not a bad plant parent, I hope. Mother Nature, if you could send some sun to London, pretty please. So, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and today I'm gonna have a bit of a chill video. First things first, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve and a lovely start to this year. I know it's an especially weird one, seeing as the whole world's still in such a strange state. But, you know, gotta start fresh sometime. So hopefully looking forward to 2021 being a bit more of a good year for more people. Manifesting that it's gonna be a good one. We're gonna have a good time, and hopefully the pandemic will chill out and less people will be not doing so hot. So I figured I would do a bit of a chill video today. To be honest, this probably all of December I have been slacking a little bit in terms of plant care and making videos for YouTube and taking pictures for Instagram. It has been a particularly tough time for me mentally. This whole year's been a bit of a crazy, not very good blur. Which is unfortunate. I've been suffering with mental health issues, which isn't very fun. I'm sure some of you can relate. It's just been a really tough time for me personally, and it has meant that I haven't been able to make as much content, especially after like July. I haven't been able to like get videos out to you as regularly as I've wanted to, just because it's all been a bit mental. I went back to work in July after like a few months of furlough and lockdown, which was great, and that meant that I could spend loads of time making content, which is brilliant. I loved it, but after going back to work, it got all a bit chaotic and messy, and I got quite drained because this isn't my full-time job. I have another full-time job, so it's a balance, and I've been working myself really hard in order to get content out to all of you, which I love doing. I love making videos for you and sharing my knowledge of plants and my journey around plants and all of that. I've been really enjoying sharing that, but because also being at work, it's been quite a lot, and especially now that it's winter, it's been quite difficult for me, and the days have been shorter, and I've been going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark, and I've got a bit of seasonal affective, which doesn't help. But yeah, it's been a particularly tough time, and especially since London went into Tier 4 lockdown, and that kind of messed up our Christmas plans. We were meant to go see Joe's family, but obviously that got cancelled because we weren't meant to be leaving London. We can't leave Tier 4, which is totally fair. Like, I get it. Lots of people are ill, and more people are getting sick every day. And so we want to protect as many people as possible. So we ended up having Christmas here, which was really fun. Joe and I made the best of it. But it's been a lot of couch potato time, which was much needed. Like, a good rest and a good break is super important. But you'd think that it would mean that I would take care of my plants more, but I just haven't had the motivation recently. I haven't felt like it's something that I wanted to do, which I know isn't the best because obviously I'm caring for living things. But I just haven't had the energy, like, emotionally, physically. I've just been really tired. And so I've been slacking in the plant department. There's a lot of things that I need to do. I've made a bit of a list of all the things that I wanted to do today. But yeah, I figured I'd give you a bit of a life update and take you along with me as I take care of my plants for the first time in a few weeks. Reminder that it's totally okay to take some time off. It's okay if you need to take some time off caring for your plants. Sometimes it feels like it's a bit overwhelming, especially like I've got probably like 80 or 90 plants, and that can be a lot of work. So it's totally okay to take a step back for a little bit and not give them 100% of your attention, which is, I think it's okay. right? I'm not a bad plant parent, I hope. But yeah, I just needed some time. But I'm gonna get back into it, start 2021 fresh, get going. Mind you, I am in my sweatpants because it is that awkward time period between Christmas and New Year's when I'm filming this, meaning that I get to wear sweatpants all of the time because I've got nothing to do and nowhere to be. So sweatpants are life. I got my cool sweatpants on, my cool like bleach wash ones that I made, which was a really good time. But yeah, so at least they're fun. At least they're fun. So, okay. Enough rambling, enough about my sad life. No, my life is really good. Enough about my mental health issues. More about plants. Let's go do some plant chores. Okay, bye. As you can see, my fry deck has 2 very sad leaves. Look at that. That is not a happy leaf, nor is that one. So I can give that a trim. My cupria, it's just my alocasias that are sad really, but I think that's normal for winter. So that one's got a dead leaf. My Lauterbachia down here also has a dead leaf. I just need to do some major trimming, which is totally fine. But oh my god, if any of you have been following my Monstera Thai Constellation journey on Instagram, it is doing pretty well actually. The big leaf hasn't died yet. And oh my god, look at these tiny little things. Got baby little leaves down there, which is awesome. It's got 2 growth points and there's 2 more in there, but they haven't really sprouted anything. So that's going really well. So some positives going on. Some good pruning of the plants that had some dead leaves. I'm just gonna go around with my water meter and see which plants need more water, and then if some of them are thirsty, I will give them a little bit to drink. So let's do that. far today I have pruned some deado leaves. I have gone around and water metered and watered all of my plants. I did some LECA flushing, which was really good. Cleaned out the humidifier. Did stuff with the IKEA cabinet, like turned on the fans and stuff. Flushed out some of the pond that was in there because it needed a bit of a watering. And now all I really need to do is dust my leaves and photograph. And to be honest, I don't feel like doing either of those things. Like, just because it's cloudy all the time, I don't have any desire to photograph just because the lighting isn't that great. It makes me, like, the plants look fine with my eyes, but I can't capture them nicely with my camera. And I could just set up lights, but I much prefer just like the natural sun. So Mother Nature, if you could send some sun to London, pretty please, so I can take pretty pictures of my plants to post on the internet, that would be amazing. I would really freaking appreciate it, so pretty please. But I think even though I really don't want to wipe leaves, I probably will. So instead of using a moist cloth like I would just to normally wipe the leaves, I think I'm going to do a little like neem oil solution spray wet cloth just to add an extra layer of pest prevention in my plants, because if I am not paying attention to them as much as I need to, then there might be some pests around, and if there's not, I can prevent them. So I think I'm just gonna do that and call it a day. Plant care is tiring, you know? Like, I know I've picked this life by doing all of this, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Cool. Let's wipe some freaking leaves. Yeah, let's do it. It. That is my little life update slash picking up my bad plant parent slack. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it a little bit relaxing, calming. I know I like watching like time lapses of people do stuff, so figured it might be kind of fun. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other plenty things you'd like me to talk about in the future. And subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, and Happy New Year. Have a good one.